Hello, hello. Can everyone hear me? It is Sunday, January 26th, 2025, and we are here for our weekly analysis. Nick, are you with me?
Yes, I am. I'm here.
Okay, great. For those of you who are with us live, please let us know in the comments who you are and where you are from, just so that we can say hello to you. And for those of you who are watching the replay, thank you so much for tuning in with us today. We are going to make sure that we dive right in and take a look at these charts today and see how the week is looking ahead. Nick, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to step back and I'm going to let you do your thing. And I will see you guys in the comments.
All right, thank you. So, yeah, let's get right into it. So we'll start first looking at the dollar index. So the dollar has been slipping down to the downside, apparently, and we actually broke below this low. And so that actually means we could be bullish for quite a while on other pairs which are dollar related, like pound dollar, euro dollar, you name it. Yeah. So this year we might actually even just have dollar dropping all the way down. It might even come as far as these previous levels, back to the 100 area, possibly. So for now, our main target here is the support at 106, 800. So that could be our support area that we can bounce from. Then maybe we can be looking to actually be bearish on bearish on the other pairs that are dollar related, like euro dollar and pound dollar. But for now, we keep it at that. So right now, we can now look at our main watch lists. So that start with dollar Mexican. So dollar Mexican actually pushed harder to the downside on Friday. We had this part on a Thursday where there was news, and we immediately had a push afterwards once the news came in, and then Friday came in as well. So, okay, that was just reloading. So at this current moment in time, we might actually be seeing reverse all the way back up to this area of 2660. So this is an area that we may see dollar Mexican reverse back up to. So just be wary of that. Then maybe we can continue our downward descent. So we might have a push up here next week. Then from this area, push all the way down and reverse. Then let's look at dollar yen. So dollar yen, it seems we are stuck in a consolidation, though we haven't gone below this low. So we seem to be in a consolidation where we pushed all the way up, pushed all the way down, pushed all the way up, bounced off that level, then we pushed all the way down. Though we did break this trend line, and that trend line signified our move to the upside, especially since we also went above this resistance level. So we can actually be seeing ourselves next week coming all the way up here around 157 area. So just keep that in mind. So since we already had a pullback all the way here and we haven't gone below this low, so we might have a new high created, possibly around the 157 area. So next week we do have an opportunity to go right above here and continue also the upside. But of course, this is our main objective first, to make a new high right above this level. Then let's look at pound yen. Pound yen, it seemed to have been doing wonders on Friday. Yeah, so of course we did break the trend line here. And we went above this previous resistance and we broke through that as well, which signified to us that we may be pushing even higher. And now we've reached a level of resistance, which is right here. So we may either be reversing at this level or continue all the way up. I still believe that we will continue all the way up, especially since dollar yen seems to be following suit. They're not in exact correlation, but I do think that we will be heading towards the level 197,500 in the coming week. So even probably halfway here is where we might see ourselves next week, like probably by next week Friday. But come Monday, we might have even a possible rejection and probably have a pullback, then shoot all the way up, then come to this level. So that is my anticipation for next week on pound yen. Then let's look at CAD Swiss. So CAD Swiss, we don't seem to be doing much, but it looks like we're having a, what can I call it? A triangle flag, a flag pattern, a bullish flag. Yeah, something like that. So what we're actually hoping for is that the market may actually move all the way up here, then continue all the way up till this level, this resistance level over here. Then maybe we might have a pullback from there. Then that's when we may have an entry going to the upside and then probably making a completely new high from the previous high in the 10th of January level there. But come Monday, what I do think is going to happen is the market will slightly run up slowly, break this bullish flag, and then move slightly up, continuing to the upside, then come all the way down into this flag, then continue all the way up. So come next week, I do think this is a resistance level we might be touching of 0.63600. So also keep that in mind. And then let's look at euro dollar, then also pound dollar, since they go hand in hand. So, like I said, dollar index was dropping, so this meant inversely this would continue all the way up since they're highly correlated. But for us, we are actually looking to short euro dollar. So right now, where are we? We are literally at a level of resistance, I can say right here. So we might actually be reversing from here, then coming all the way down. So my anticipation next week is that we will not even actually make a new high here, but reverse, coming all the way down. So if we do make a new high, then possibly this may continue all the way up to even 1.06. But my anticipation is that this will actually reverse. Then this will probably be the first area we'll touch as resistance, or rather support. The first level of support will be here at 1.03700. So that's what I am anticipating next week, since we're already at a level where we can reverse from on euro dollar. Then let's look at pound dollar. Pound dollar, we are also at a level of resistance, just a very minor level, not really major the way it is looking on euro dollar. So that's where we are currently. So we might have the exact same thing and then may come all the way down here around 2,300. So this is what we're anticipating for Monday and Tuesday, and for the rest of the week, that we may be actually be coming down to this support level and then maybe bounce from there. But we are yet to see what the dollar index does and what actually happens on Monday. but this just seems like a very good level to reverse from. And speaking of which, if we do reverse from here, like a stop loss just all the way up, that would be good. And we might even have like 10 to 1, because the risk will be like really small compared to this kind of reward. So yeah, so that is what you can actually anticipate for the coming week on pound dollar. Let's look at the beast, gold. So yeah, gold. Where are we with gold? So I don't know. I think I should even remove all these objects here, remove all drawings. Yes. So gold, we are nearing literally the resistance level right here. So the job is not yet done. That's all I can say. The job is not yet done. So we are literally here. This is where we are. So two things may happen here. We have not even gone like right above this resistance level. So two things may happen here, like I said. Come Monday, we might actually push all the way up and then create a new high. That's the first scenario. Second scenario is this will just dump. That is the second scenario. And why I do come to that conclusion is because of what happened. Which year was that? Was it 2020? Um, there was a time where gold did something similar. I think it was last year. Yeah, gold sometimes does this, like where there'll be a resistance level, it'll come to that level, then dump immediately, like a very strong downward move to the downside. This could also be a great moment to actually buy once it dumps, and then after that it will slowly start to climb or its way back up to the resistance level, then take out this previous resistance. That's what it could possibly do. So that's what I'm actually anticipating here, that that may actually be the scenario. So we may actually even dump probably all the way down here to even 600 or so, where we came from, literally where we came from. We started the year here and we're all the way up here. So we may actually be down here where we started from, then go slightly down, then start to build our way back up and then take out this resistance. Though Goldman Sachs says we might actually reach 3,000 on gold, which is very possible as well. So, like I said, two scenarios: we might push all the way up and then continue with it, and then maybe have slight pullbacks, then continue all the way to upside, all the way to 3,000. So that's the possibilities with gold in the coming days. So just keep your eye on that and be cautious, because we have reached a very crucial level which will make or break gold. Right, so let's now look at NAS 100. So NAS 100, we are at a level of resistance. So let's keep that in mind right here. So it's like we've been bouncing off this level twice. So we touched it the second time, and now here is where we might actually have a pull to the downside, probably down here. This is where I see us coming to on NAS 100. So that is my anticipation for probably Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We might come all the way down here to 21200. Then from there, bounce from there, then continue to the upside, and then probably make a new high. So that's what I'm anticipating on NAS 100. Let's look at US 30. So US 30 has been pushing strongly to the upside, just like gold, surprisingly. So here we need to have something big. So we're either going to have a very big reddish candle or a very big bullish candle, like what we saw here. These were like very strong push ups, or we're going to have a slow decline between the three. But at this moment in time, we have multiple levels of resistance all the way here, but somewhere around one of these, we're supposed to reverse. And this could be the level we're reversing from. So probably same scenario with NAS 100, and then we might be coming all the way down here to this pin bar. So this is like something that's most likely to happen, where we might be reversing from here and then coming all the way down here. But as of now, I think we can do nothing. We can just probably focus on NAS 100 of it possibly coming down to the level that I stipulated. Then, last but not least, let's look at the cryptos. Let's start first with Ethereum. So Ethereum. Oh, when I said remove all drawings, it removed everything. Darn. Okay, so that's still fine. Remember we had a consolidation. Yeah, so we had two levels. Either we're going to go to the downside here or the upside, and we're right in the middle. So nothing to do at the moment on Bitcoin, or rather Ethereum. So let's look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has been bouncing ever since the inauguration. So we bounced to the downside 100,000, we bounced to the upside 110,000, bounced to the downside 100,000, and then we bounced back up. So it's just been doing a ping pong or about, but already what we are seeing right now is a bullish flag. That is what I am seeing right now, a bullish flag. So it looks like we'll need to break this bullish flag and then see where we'll be going from here. Since we made a new high and everything, so we might actually break it come Monday. Then from there, we might push all the way up to 110, then have a pullback, then continue to the upside all the way to 135. Don't forget that level. That's the level that I still believe we're coming up to, is 135. So keep that in mind. Bitcoin 135, here we come soon. It could not be this year, but yeah, 135. I still think it will even be this year, honestly, like with Bitcoin, the way everything is moving. Yeah, so this basically marks the end of our weekly analysis. Um, so any questions and the like, or any other pairs that you'd like us to look at? Rhea, you can come out from hiding now.
I was just waiting to see if anybody would say anything in the comments.
All right.
So I can share those with you.
You have a train nearby?
I do. Choo choo.
All
Choo
right,
choo.
that's amazing, actually.
All right. So while we wait to see if anybody has any questions or comments about the analysis, or if you have any other pairs that you want us to look at, I do want to let you guys know that in case you haven't noticed, our Kick 25 promotion was extended until tomorrow. So you can get a 15% off of the 50K, 100K, or 200K instant funded account. So what that means is for a 50K, 80% profit split, 5% daily drawdown, you can get your account for as low as $178. For the 100K, 80% profit split, 5% daily drawdown, you can get your account for as low as $341. And for the 200K, 80% profit split, 5% daily drawdown, you can get your account for as low as $679. So if you haven't taken advantage of this promotion, make sure you do that before tomorrow, before it ends tomorrow. Code is KICK15. It's scrolling on the screen there for you guys to see. And ZZ, we already went over GJ, right? We went over GJ.
Yeah, we did.
We went over GJ. So when the live is finished, you can actually go ahead and just watch the replay, and you'll catch the analysis of British pound, Japanese yen. All right, guys. If nobody has any questions for us or any other pairs besides the ones we looked at to talk about, then we will bid you all farewell. We appreciate you guys coming out to hang out with us and take a look at the charts. We will be back on Wednesday, as always. And yeah, let's see how the month of January is going to wrap up. It's kind of crazy that the first month. I feel like it was New Year's Day yesterday, right, Nick?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah.
No, I'm
So
just laughing of how the markets have been ecstatic, like they're on steroids, honestly.
well, we'll see how the month of January ends, and we'll see how we kick off February.
Hmm.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you all on Wednesday.